Blog Talk Radio.
Good evening, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life, Laughter, Happiness. Today, I have my co-host, Barbara, with me. Are you there, Barbara?
I sure am. Hi, Johnny. How are you?
Good. And today, if you want to talk to our psychic, Dayle Schear, you can call in at 516-531-9874. Are you there, Dayle?
Yes, I am.
Yay! Aloha, Dayle.
Aloha to you, young lady.
I was so happy to hear your voice. It just sounds like you have a skip in your step, and I know why.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
I
know.
Let me just give you two addresses. 16644 Hot Springs Road. The other is 1238 Silverado.
Okay.
It's one of those. Maybe one of those.
Okay. Well, I muscle tested it before we went on air, everybody. And if you are a regular listener, you would know that Dayle is desperately looking for a home with specific features. And you're looking at two, and I muscle tested that, which was great because you're definitely going to get one of those homes. So we're excited for you, Dayle.
Well, that would be good. Super good. And at this point, I'll take a look at the second one and see if I like it. But it's, the first one is with my rental company, so they would put everything over there, so it'd be a lot easier to get. So, we'll see.
Yes, that would
Anyway, we have some people calling in, Johnny?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Area code 305, you're on the air.
Hey, Dayle.
Hi, caller.
Hi, Dayle.
Hi.
My name is Eileen. Hi, aloha.
And where are you from?
I have a question. Florida.
Wait, where are you from?
South Florida.
Oh, Florida. Okay. How can I help you?
So last night at around midnight, I sent an email with a proposal for a project that I was called upon to be an artist to paint this wall, this huge wall, in a big shopping area. And for the past week, I've been thinking how to do this and what kind of equipment if I would need, and it came down to I figured out a way to do it on 3 canvases. And I did a watercolor yesterday afternoon, but it would be on oil paintings. Mm-hmm. And she told me her budget was really designated to a wall that was down in the parking garage, which I wouldn't do. I just looked at it and I said, no, it's got LED lights, it'll kill my eyes, no. She says, well, I have other walls. So she brought me to this other one, and I went, now this is my wall. So I sent her the watercolor imagery, and then I showed her what I can do, what I can really do because I'm a professional. Mm-hmm. And her budget was half of what I would do for one panel, one canvas. So my question is, and then this morning Spirit said, you don't even know. She might be looking at another artist's work. So what do you feel about that? Do you think she's going to accept my proposal, or it's too expensive for them?
Okay. She will accept your proposal if you will do it for her money.
Oh, forget
and
it.
Personally, how many of these do you get where people will come and ask you to do a wall?
Well, I do. I have a commission right now for somebody that's a 3 by 4.5 foot oil painting, not a 5 by 6 foot oil painting, 3 of those 5 by 6s, for more money than she wants to pay me.
No, I understand that, but do you get a lot? Is it often that it comes in?
Oh, I've been working professionally, painting and selling and doing my art for over 50 years.
Okay, then don't take it. Don't lower yourself.
I'm not taking it. No.
Don't lower yourself.
I'm not. I already lowered myself. I told her my price that I'm giving her is already half of what I just sold a canvas for.
Okay, well, don't do it. You don't need to. As long as you don't need the money and you don't need to do it, don't do it.
No, so she would love it if I give her price rather than my price. Okay, that was the answer.
That is the answer. There's no two ways about it.
Okay, great.
Okay?
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Bye.
That's what I would have
one.
told her as well, Dayle. I would have said, don't lower your price. Yeah, because...
Question is, Johnny,
hard
you
to come
got our
by.
phone number, please?
Yes, 516-531-9874 is the number that you call if you were to call into the show.
And right now, everybody, right now, to talk to Dayle Schear. This is a valuable thing we're giving out. We're giving this for
Barbara,
free, these free readings. Yes.
Starting May 1st, which is tomorrow, we are in Nevada. Everything is pretty much open. So it's crazy, but it's pretty much open. And
wow.
Mhm.
That feels good. I like that. I think it's time. It's just feeling great having things open, like my gym here. And people are still careful. I can get my shots here just fine now. I can make an appointment. Well, I don't know about just fine, but I can make the appointment just fine. But then I drive around these places and it says,
I would like to say that me and
that?
Barbara, we've agreed on when we're going to meet. It's going to be in August.
Oh, good. What's that have to do with her shot?
What would this have to do with is that
I know.
she'll probably be vaccinated by then. And
Barbara,
of course.
Barbara,
yes.
Just go get vaccinated because there's nothing to it.
I will. I just need to make sure that I'm here for the exact date that I'm supposed to on the way back. So I'm going to my mom's funeral.
Oh.
And I don't want to do it just like I don't want to do it if I did it right now, then I would have to do it like the day before I leave, the second one. And I thought, why don't I just do the funeral and do it after? Because what if I get a bad reaction?
No, Barbara, no. It's 30 days after the first shot.
I thought it was like 2 or 3 weeks after. I thought it was 3 weeks.
It's exactly the same. Say it was August 4th, and it would be September 4th, okay?
Oh.
It's 30 days.
I could get the one-shot dose.
No, you don't want to get the one shot.
I don't like that.
No,
I don't like
that's
that. It was recalled.
Johnson & Johnson, I wouldn't take that. I got Moderna or Pfizer is fine.
Right. I was looking for Pfizer. I heard that that's the best of all. So I'm going to get it. Don't you worry. I'm getting it. But then my daughter won't be able to get it because they only are doing over 16 years old at this time.
Oh, that's great. Well,
she'll be going back to school 5 days a week.
If you come to Nevada, she can get it right away.
Oh, really? She can? We might do that then. Okay.
Yeah, because she's they've opened it up to 13 and 14-year-olds here.
Oh, that's great because she is going back to school full time starting next week. So that's going to be
okay.
Somebody just did get it there. Another student just got it just recently, just a couple weeks ago or less from her school. So they are getting it still at her school.
You don't want to keep her home?
Well, you can't because it's mandatory. It's not our choice. It's not going to be our choice.
Oh, really?
I mean, I can't be a homeschool teacher, that's for sure.
If that be the case, then why don't they give the shots to the kids?
I don't know. I don't like it one bit. And then Governor Newsom, he is going to have to be, I don't know the word for it, but they're voting on, is it recalling him too? He's the governor. They're not happy about how he has been dealing with coronavirus in Orange County, California, and that's why people are upset and they want him out of office.
Yeah, I'm aware of it, but I don't think that's going to happen. He's done a lot of good things too. Yeah, so
I always liked him. I never had a problem with him.
Yeah,
okay.
me too. But I'm a Nevadan, so we have Tusalak, and he's excellent. He's opened up
He's a nice-looking guy, too.
And he's opened up the whole state. So Vegas will be open, all the shows will be open, everything's going to be open in Vegas and in Nevada as well.
I think I'll be coming to Vegas soon. Really,
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
there is somebody inviting me, the person who always invites me and a girlfriend. Yeah, so that'll be fun when it's all open. It was open before, too, though.
If it's open now, you can just go ahead and get your shot and come fly back in 30 days and get your second shot.
Yeah, but I can get my shot here. So I didn't know it was 30 days, so I'll just do it before I go.
Yeah, check your daughter.
So
okay, I don't know how we got on this.
Yeah. Well, we always chat in between. We're waiting for a caller. Do we have a caller, Johnny? Waiting?
We certainly do, and I just also let it out that I've proven that I've vetted this person. This is a new caller. He has never called in before. His name, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you his name because he has a really neat name. His name is Dionysus. Area code 512.
What is his
Hello,
name?
hi.
I'm sorry.
I didn't catch his name either.
Oh, that's okay. I'll share it. He actually pronounced it correctly, which is amazing. It is Dionysus.
That's a beautiful name, Dionysus.
It's actually the name of a god. It's the god of wine. I've studied it before.
Oh.
That makes sense why you were able to pronounce it. It's very rare that anyone can pronounce it properly.
But I've seen it before.
Okay. Dionysus, hello, let me speak, Johnny. Where are you from and where are you calling from?
I'm from New York City, but I'm calling from Austin, Texas currently.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm from Jersey and grew up in the Jersey, New York area, so very familiar. Anyway, I don't see a woman around you. Why is that?
I don't know. I've only been in one relationship in my entire life, so that could be why.
Oh, maybe that's why. And was that a woman?
Yes, it was.
Okay. All right. Why just one? How old are you, sweetie?
I was born in 1990, so we're now adults. I'm 30 years old now.
Okay. Do you want a relationship?
Honestly, I don't care for them. No.
Okay. That's what I thought. I didn't see a woman around you, so that's why I see animals. So what is with the animals?
I don't have any pets. But I love them. Maybe.
Okay. All right. That might be. I see you doing something with writing. I know it sounds weird, but you're gonna write something, and it's gonna be connected with. Okay, in the writing, you will write pieces that will be published.
Yeah, that makes sense. Perfect sense.
So, do you already do that right now?
I don't, but I've in the past. Like I've written a great deal of content regarding the subject of spirituality and astrology, and I even was when I was younger, back when I was 17 to 19, I was offered an opportunity to join Hay House. I don't know if you know them; they're a big spiritual publishing company.
Yes, I do know them. Yes, because I'm published. It was through Blue Dolphin, which have retired, but I have 5 books published. And the whole thing is with that, you can only get them through me because of the fact that I haven't put them up for republishing through Amazon. One of them or 2 is on Amazon, but you don't make a dime. I mean, you're lucky if you make $1 or so. I mean,
Yeah,
I
know the industry. Trust me.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
all
the
sitting
industry.
in my garage. It's sitting in the garage. But how can I help you, sweetheart? Because you are psychic.
Yes.
You are spiritual. You are. You teach. You can be like a guru to a point where people would follow you all over the world. And it seems like that might be eventually, if the world opens up again, it might be something that you might be doing in the future.
That makes perfect sense. Again, all accurate. I guess I'm not used to asking questions, as I told, was his name John?
John.
I'm not used to asking.
Well, you didn't ask any. You didn't
I know.
ask any.
I love that you were able to just tap right in. That's a good sign. I guess to simplify my question so that I don't take up all your time, is I have to create one. Maybe, I guess I'm always curious about what people, maybe what you sense would be a good career, sort of area, career field to get into. You kind of already
I get it. I see you'd be good at writing, you'd be good at publishing, you'd be good at helping people, you'd be good at teaching people. You're technically a teacher in a sense. The gods have given you and granted you that ordained ministry so that you could do that. You basically are very happy. You love to travel, go places, do things. And if people need you for any specific reason, my heart goes out to you because you love helping people.
Yes. Wow. Accurate. I love helping people a bit too much.
Well, that's
and it
good.
gets me in trouble.
On a level of 1 to 10, how psychic are you?
I mean, I would say, I don't know, I'm really modest, but I would say, it's just a natural, but I don't really, quantify it. I'm always sensitive to people's emotions, energies, health, everything. I can't talk to one person without feeling, into psychically, without feeling into their lives, their health concerns, their worries. So even with you, everyone, it never stops.
I know. I'm the same way. You can't, people think we can turn it off, but they also don't understand the fact that we're not tuning into the world because our brain would blow up. We tune into certain areas, and we go with that, and that's what's happening.
Yes. It's annoying, honestly. Some people, they think about psychic abilities as a gift, and I do understand it's a blessing, but it's a burden too. So
it's a curse. It can be a curse. And if you go on an elevator and all of a sudden someone's having an affair with someone else and you know it, I want to know those things.
I say this all the time. I don't want to know. I don't want to look at someone and feel, that, like, for instance, I'll go outside and I'll walk by someone and then I'll start crying and feeling really sad because I feel as if I had an abortion or something insane, that I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
you need some training in certain areas too. You're an empath. You pick up. Yeah. Do you know what an empath is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe Barbara, an empath is, if I'm sick, if I don't feel well, then and I have a tummy ache, then he's going to get my tummy ache, but it really isn't real on his behalf. It's only on my behalf. That's an empath.
Yes. He's feeling so much. That would be so annoying to just walk through a crowd and have to feel everybody's emotion, and especially the sad.
I like this guy. I don't want him to get
I know,
don't
hill. Leave.
so am I going to get my house? It's like ridiculous to rent. The idiots all over the place have raised the rents tremendously, and it's a very, if you have a dog or whatever, or a slight little credit score, that's not what they want. It's ridiculous. There's no houses to rent.
Yeah. And you're looking to rent a house right now, is that right?
Yeah, in Nevada. I lived in two places, Lake Tahoe area, Minden.
I envision, I don't even know the whole situation, but I get the sense that, in my mind, I'm feeling you becoming more and more agitated and with the process and more upset and and I do get the sense that you're almost going to want to just give up and just go somewhere else. That's the sense I get.
Well, I think that was
a
pass.
Yeah.
That was a pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I don't sense that that's what you're going to do, but I can sense that reoccurrence of that feeling, the reoccurrence of that same sort of sentiment coming up again.
Yeah, because we're getting ripped off, and it's not right, and, people go, okay, they're charging more than if you were to buy a house. I mean, rents around here now run anywhere from $2,800 to $7,000 a month.
Oh yeah, you're in Scam City anyway, or Central. You're in near Los Angeles. Yeah, I always think of the two scam cities or states are Nevada and New York.
Yeah, well, New York, it's going down. The prices are going down. People are leaving in droves.
Yeah, exactly. Because I left for the same reason. It's a scam town. But no, I think you're gonna. I think you will eventually make. It seems like the best option for you is going to come through having to make contact with the landlord, like directly, not through a realtor, not through an agency or an ad, but just actually making contact with the landlord directly.
What's so funny is I'm seeing a house tomorrow that is directly from a landlord. Okay,
That's your best bet.
but logically, I have been renting from Chase International Management, which is great, and they have a home I really want with a view. It's a panoramic view of the city. It's pricey, but I want it, and it's. And the thing about that is they have all my records, and they're telling me, well, you have first priority because you've been renting from us for 4.5 years. So it's due to come up tomorrow or the next day. So I'm not sure what's going on here. I can't see, executives can't see for themselves.
I know how that is. Trust me. I get the sense that it sounds great. It makes you happy. It feels great. I can sense all that, but I don't know. It just seems, I think going through a landlord directly feels the better route. That's my sense.
Yeah, I
and
kind of.
Who's Barbara here? Is Barbara a reader?
Hi. Yes, they encourage. Hi there. And I looked your name up. How cool. The god of, not just wine, but of the grape, which means being plentiful and all that. Do you feel like having your name has affected you in a positive way?
Yes, certainly. I feel.
Can I say something? I don't believe that's your real name.
Oh, it is. It's my birth name.
Okay, maybe your birth name, but there was another name that was going to be given to you, and they changed it to this name.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there was because my mom, she didn't, this name, she just didn't really want this to be my name, but my dad insisted. And
wow, that's interesting that your dad really wanted you to have this name. Why is that?
Just
I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I chose my name somehow before, on a psychic, spiritual level.
You might have.
It says grief.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
is the god of the grape harvest.
Okay.
Well,
so
I don't want to say stuff on. Yes, I don't want to say stuff on me. I want to allow other callers to receive your advice, but I appreciate you so much, and what you said was accurate. And I will call back. You guys are fun.
Yeah,
I wanted to say hello. I was trying to ask a question of this gentleman, which is, do you see me getting a house?
Of course. You're going to get whatever you want. You're a persistent person. When you put your foot down about something, you get what you want. Always, almost always.
That is true.
Yes,
that is
this
true.
is your nature.
What month are you born, out of curiosity?
You're so interested. You kept talking about being a teacher, a writer. I'm a Gemini, born in June, so it makes perfect sense.
That's trippy.
I'm a Gemini.
That's wild.
You're a great Gemini.
And I'm a Pisces Aries.
So I'm a Gemini with the moon in Pisces. So I'm sensitive, like a
My
Pisces.
moon
But
is
yeah,
in Pisces.
They are the genuine psychics of when you see someone have their moon in Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, that's how you know they're really naturally psychically connected. We all have gifts, but yeah.
I'm a moon in Pisces. It's I totally, you're right. When I put my mind to doing something or getting it, believe me, it isn't easy. Have you heard the term pure luck?
Pure luck.
Pure.
Yes.
Do you know what it means?
Maybe not in the same manner that you do. What is your understanding of it?
Okay. If you watch a movie with Martin Short, it's called Pure Luck.
I see that.
I am one of those. Like, you can fall in a pile of doo-doo and you come up with a rose. That's called pure luck.
Well, I get the sense you've had to fight for a lot in your life. You've had, it's just, I can sense, part of me wants to kind of cry a little bit because you've been through some crap, I mean, a lot of us have, but more than, and I think you've overcome. You may have, for a certain period of time, you felt like you just ran into challenge after challenge after issue, whether it was just with people who were supposed to be family and on your side, having issues with them. You've just gone through so many different circumstances and challenges, and you've overcome all of them. You always do, and you always will. So
well, thank you. I want Johnny to get your phone number because I want to talk to you privately. I want to get to know you better.
Johnny,
so can you give your number?
I have a question to Dionysus. How did you find the show? Because I advertised on a lot of different places.
Well, I used to have a Blog Talk Radio show, and so I always visit this network, and I know where to look. So.
Okay.
Right.
That's where you found it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny or Barbara, would you get this gentleman's number and name exactly?
I have his number.
Yes.
Yeah, because I want to share some stuff with him, and I love people that have it's not the same ability, it's different than mine, but I love to share.
Yes,
we
will share. I look forward to it. All right, I'm not going to take any more time. I know so many people want your readings, and they should because you're great. I appreciate you, and we will stay in touch.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, he was awesome. Well, things are going so well for you today, Dayle. Today, the things are you're like a magnet for good.
I hope so. He was pretty much spot on, and I know I was spot on with him. And I just but I got to teach him a few things, It's what you see or what you feel, if someone should ask a question, you've got to be positive, yes or no. I mean, no, I don't see this, or yes, I do see it. Not to be logical, to say, well, if you go through a realtor, or if you go through anybody knows that. That's written on the internet, type thing. So I want to talk to him about that. There's a way to do that.
Oh, yeah. Well, that is cool. But, I mean, great.
I have a news flash that I just saw flash across the television. The Nevada brothels will open tomorrow. The Mustang Ranch.
Brothels?
Yes.
Wow. That's pretty risky. That's a touchy business right there. I guess the dance studios will be opening then, if that's going to be opening.
Yeah, I would assume so. I can't figure that one out myself, but in Nevada, they will be opening at the Mustang Ranch.
That's so funny. That's a news flash.
Well, it is here in Nevada. I don't know about anybody else.
It is in Nevada. That is funny.
Okay, Johnny. What else do we got?
But before I take this next caller, I should let you know I just texted you his number. All right.
I did. I got it.
Area
you texted
code,
it.
Yeah, 704. You're on the air.
Hey, how are
you?
you?
Caller. Great.
Hey.
What's your name?
My name's Marcia.
And where are you from?
I'm from North Carolina. Right now I'm just working in Maryland. I'm a travel nurse.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you seem to have been through hell and back, huh?
Yeah, I have been.
With all this COVID and stuff like that. Do you think it's right for them to be opening up everything so quickly? Even though we all got our shots?
It's a tricky question. Are the shots effective? That's the biggest question about it. I think it all depends on how effective the shots are.
Mm-hmm.
I just seen on the news a lot of cases where patients still got COVID even after being vaccinated.
I know, I've heard. That's why I'm still running around with my mask. I'm not taking it off. And I've had double shots, but I have friends that are going to like Mexico, and I'm going, "What, you crazy?" It's it's level 4 in Mexico, and they're going to Cabo, and it's okay, and da da da. Is it?
No. I work in ICU, so I see the worst case of it. No, not a lot of people don't survive. Well, not in the ICU anyway.
Well, you where do you work primarily, sweetie?
In the ICU?
No. What state?
Oh, well, right now I'm a traveler, so I go everywhere. But I was primarily in North Carolina, and I just started traveling. So I went from Maryland right now is the farthest I've ever been. So this is where I'm working at primarily right now, up here in Maryland.
Oh, in Maryland, okay. You get to do that? You get to travel and go play when they need you?
Yeah.
That's pretty well.
They're short-staffed.
And how can I help you, sweetie?
I just want to know, what do you see for my love life?
It sucks. Hello?
Yeah, that's true.
Thank you for confirming. But it's going to get a lot better. You were involved in a relationship that you got very hurt. And now that's not the case. Or now you're okay. So I see you being fine. But I do see a gentleman or somebody coming in that does wear a uniform and that could be military, that could be doctor, that could be whatever. But I do see somebody that's very nice, very sweet, and there's a J in his name and an R in his name, and I don't think you know him yet, but you will. He's a good person.
Thank you.
So don't give up hope.
No, I don't. It's crazy that you said there's a J in the name, because I had a dream like I met somebody named Justin.
Oh, trippy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, maybe. It's kind of weird. I have weird dreams like that all the time. It may or may not be that person, but I can honestly say that, it would be from somebody that you cared about, and they will care about you. And the problem that you face is that you're working so dang hard, and you have to because you're possessed to do so, that it's hard for you to meet someone. You understand?
Yeah. I kind of stick with the routine. The days I'm off work, I just go to the gym or do my grocery shopping and come back.
Yeah.
But
it isn't, unfortunately, like Nevada's opening up, but, we stay away from a lot of people. We just, hang at the pool or do something, that's kind of, not a lot of people. But we have swim centers here, which is nice. And it's just like, I'm worried about you because of one thing. There was a death in the family. Who died?
Not necessarily my family. My best friend's mom just passed away. Her funeral was about a week ago.
Was there an R or an E in her name?
No, her name's Judy Thomas.
Judy. Okay, Judy Thomas. Okay, but what about her daughter? What was her daughter's name?
Vivian.
Okay, Vivian. I don't know. I was picking up with something with a J or an E. But I'm saying that woman right now is at peace. There was a lot of pain that she went through, but now she's at peace.
Thank you. I'm happy to hear that. I was upset about her passing away. They were also my neighbors, too.
Wow. Was that heart or cancer or COVID?
Heart.
Okay. Yeah, it was kind of suddenly.
Yeah,
it wasn't really expected at that time, but it just did. It just happened. But I mean, you know
right.
what? She's not in any pain anymore. She's dancing around. She's having fun. She's doing fine. Not to worry.
Thank you.
Okay, darling. Anything else?
No, ma'am.
You have a good day.
You too.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, Marcia. Wow. Dayle, I must say, you are really, really, really sharp today.
Yes, I am. I think
so
I took some of that
too.
gentleman's energy and I used it for my own, so that's okay.
Yeah, because you need that too. You need that just like everybody else. You need to have somebody there to call upon to give you readings, and just to even say, hey, you're a go-getter, because you are, even though you know you are, even though you know you have tenacity. It's nice that somebody comes and lifts you up just a little bit, Well,
I'll tell you something. A lot of people don't like that about me, that I don't give up. If I want something, I go for it, and I guess because my mother told me when I was a little girl, she would say, if you want something, open your mouth and get it. Otherwise, someone else will.
Awesome.
And you know what? I never stopped doing that. I always
stuck with
do that.
you. That's great advice. And I liked it when Dionysus said that, when you said, am I going to get a house? Am I going to get a house? And he goes, of course you are. Like that. You know, I love that, how so sure he was about it. And because you need to have support.
I didn't hear that part at all. All I heard was get in touch with an owner, or
He was doing the whole gamut, the emotional part of it, the reading, the paranormal part, everything, all in one package. If you listen to it back, it was a good little reading.
Yeah, no, I'm not doubting it because he's very gifted. All I can say is this much, is that this has been, a solid month of looking on the internet and calling. And I got to the point where I don't care anymore. I just don't care.
I know. He picked that up, too. You almost gave up. You were down many shows. You were pretty much, I could feel it, the energy. And then today, now you have 2. And you can probably choose whatever one you want. So I'm excited for you.
If I could choose, I know what I want. But, it's just like, I've never had this problem in my life, Barbara. If I want something, just concentrate on it, and I really, really manifest it, and I'll get 2, 3, or 4 at once, And I just nothing. It's just like every time I try to get something, there's 10 people in line, And in this particular case, there's about 4 or 5 people in line. But, and I even rented one, and then at the last moment, he rented it to his nephew. So he says, which I know is not true. But, that's the way it goes.
So that happened since we last spoke then, that you actually, wow, that must have been a downer.
Not really, because I was questioning the fact of, there was a couple of things I was questioning that I wasn't. He didn't have air conditioning in his house. Come on, how many people don't have air conditioning nowadays?
Not in that state. Maybe
Anywhere.
in Washington State, or California doesn't a lot because it's cool. There's a lot of. I don't even need it, but over there, yes, you have to have it. Come on.
Yeah, and then that tells me the guy is extremely cheap. And he didn't want to put it in, and it brought up a lot of flags.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, that wasn't the only
I look forward to hearing.
Yeah, just like I have seen it like today in the house I'm in now. I put on the air. It was like almost 90 degrees, and I put on the air. So.
You want to be able to have that, especially with the people you're living with as well. They are going to need it, especially Richard.
Oh, yeah, and my dog. Even my dog's hanging out getting all upset.
They'll be panicking
Barbara, I have
24 hours.
And I'll go back to the calls in a moment. I just flashed on something. A whole bunch of birds on TV went down a chimney. Did you see that on TV?
Yes.
And they're showing it again, and I'm freaking out. It's like the birds. It's like, whoa. How could that even happen?
I don't know. They were really attracted to that area, that poor woman, and there was bird poop all over her house, everywhere. She goes, you can't even walk one step without seeing bird poop. They've got so much to clean up, and that's freaky, having birds flying, and then they hit the wall, and you got that mess. And it's so sad when they do that. They're trying to get out, and then they run so hard into the wall.
I know. It reminds me of the movie The Birds. I just couldn't handle it. I could not handle it.
It did.
Okay. All right. Do we have another one, Johnny?
You sure do. Area code 951. You're on the air.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi. And what is your name?
It's Nathaniel.
I'm sorry?
Nathaniel.
You're breaking up. Spell it.
Nathaniel.
Nathaniel.
Oh, Nathaniel, I got it. You were breaking up. Where are you calling from?
California.
Do you like Nate or do you like Nathaniel?
Whatever. Whichever, Nathaniel, Nate, Nathan.
Okay. You're a sweet soul. You're a good person. You get angry a lot, though, if things don't go exactly the way you want it to go. You've had your share, but you have a good heart, and you do a lot of good things. What type of work do you do, Nathaniel?
I'm doing security right now.
Uh-huh. Do you want to stay in it, or you want to do something else?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to look for some other things.
Okay. Give me options of what other things you want to look for.
Well, I got a job offer. It's actually security, but it's across the country. And then I'm doing another security job for the college that is a better job that has a pension. But
okay, stop for a moment. When you say across the country, where?
North Carolina.
Okay, and where are you? What area are you in?
California.
Okay. The advantage of North Carolina is very cheap, and it's cheap to live in. You can buy a house there. And the only problem is they do have hurricanes and all kind of weird stuff. But, if the pay is good, that's a good thing. But I like the idea that...
I'm not so sure about this. It's for a Christian, organization, and they said, yeah, you're coming down for your new security job, and they haven't talked about anything. So I don't know.
Well, okay, but I'm just saying. I was going to say, let me finish, that the one I would choose would be the college one because of the fact that you get the pension.
Yeah. And I would only have to work 5 years to get the pension, too, since I'm older.
Well, I think you got to be stupid not to just stay there and enjoy it. Just do your time and get out.
Yeah. Going across the country is going to be kind of hard, and I don't relocating. I don't know. They're not really giving me. They just emailed me back, and I haven't talked to head of HR or anything yet. So,
Okay, here's where you're wrong. You need to be calling. If you want information, you need to be calling them.
I called them. I've called them numerous times. They don't have their line open.
And they're not
getting
back to you?
And I've tried to email them, and they don't. Emailing isn't as good as calling. I mean, if you get an email, you really got to talk to somebody.
I agree. So I would just scratch that job and stay where you're at.
Yeah. It's they're not. I mean, especially if they don't do any more than what they've done.
So
if
why
I
are
get,
you talking? Why are you
on the
talking
phone
your
with
way?
somebody and they promise me everything. They say we got a place for you to live. We got, you're going to be like family. You can drive our cars. We got medical insurance and everything. Then it would be a win-win. But
do you know the name of the person you spoke to over there?
It's a Tracy Cook Ministries. Have you heard of Tracy Cook? He's a really good preacher because he does he tells people their name and the birthday and everything. I don't know. He says the angel tells them. But I was kind of wondering about my love life.
Well, wait. We can't do 5 different things. I told you one at a time. First of all, I would get a hold of that guy or whoever you talk to and see if you can make a better connection. It's telling me that
I've called numerous times, and I've talked to everybody, and the head of HR is just always going out of town, and they left a message, and then they told me to email, and they said, oh, well, you've already called, you've called already.
Well, that's telling me that they're not interested. So just go just stay where you're at.
A couple people, and I don't think it's, something to, quit my job and pack
okay,
up all my things.
Hello, would you listen? I want to
Yeah.
tell you one thing that's important. When the door is closed and you keep banging on the door and it doesn't open, then that is a sign to walk in a different direction.
Yeah.
And that's all you need to know. And as far as a woman is concerned, you need to call me if you want, 808-372-1816. And my number is 808-372-1816.
I have a pen right now. I don't have a pen right now. You didn't have a...
What?
I didn't have a pen ready. What is it? What?
I'm not understanding.
Oh,
I didn't have a pen ready when you started talking.
It's okay. We're going to repeat her number. Don't worry. Dayle Schear, her direct line is 808-372-1816. Plus, Nathaniel, we always have that. We always say that throughout the show. So all you have to do is listen to the show again if you lose the number of Dayle Schear. Do you need it one more time?
I think it's 808-302.
No.
372. 372.
372.
Mm-hmm.
372-1816.
Okay.
Yeah. You were saying to keep contacting them. That's why I was saying that, I've tried to contact them earlier.
No, I didn't realize you already had, so I would just drop it at this point. If they were interested, they'd be calling you, okay?
Yeah. Okay. So is that a free call? You want me to get a reading?
No, that is not. The only free calls we have
you want me to buy? You want me to pay money for that? Okay, that was my question. So that was the question.
If you go to my website, Dayle DAYLESCHEAR.com, you'll see my prices, okay? And I don't charge much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thanks for calling. I love all of the new callers.
We have you want to take another one?
Well, I was going to talk to Barbara for a moment.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Barbara, are you traveling or going somewhere? Because I see you going somewhere.
Yes. Okay, I have the trip scheduled for May 21st to go to my mom's funeral. And then I was invited. But then the fun trip is after that in Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, you are going to go to Vegas. Things.
Yeah,
cool.
well, I've been asked to, but by a couple of other people, different people, I mean. So I don't know which one you're seeing, but I also wanted to know, is my mom in peace? Because you said that the other lady who passed away, you could see that if they're in peace yet or not.
Okay,
Do you see that for mine?
Yes. With people who have passed and are good people like your mother was, yes, for sure, they are at peace. They're not in pain anymore, and they're not at peace. I mean, they are at peace, and they have different jobs to do on the other side. It's very similar to here. So, they're chosen to do other work, and she might be an angel or she might, be something else, but she has a job.
Yes, Dayle. She said I recorded some things that she wanted to say before she passed away. A few days prior, she said that, she goes, I'm done here, but I'm not going to be done up there in heaven. She goes, I'm planning on taking care of all of the little babies that were aborted. That was the job she wanted. I know. And she said a couple other things, but yeah. Sweet, right?
That's her job.
Good. It gave me chills. Thank you. So that's the one I'm worried about. That I I got a new dress for the funeral, and I'm working on Priscilla's outfit because I haven't seen a dress on her for years. I'm getting all of that taken care of, and I want everything to be just right and making sure everybody knows where to send the flowers and everything like that. So
are you
worried
sure
about that trip.
Are you sure Priscilla wants to wear a dress?
She said that she would try some, so I don't know. She's not anti.
No, but she really doesn't want to, and it's not necessary. She can wear black pants and a black top and be fine. Don't force it on her.
No, I won't. I just wasn't sure if that was okay, but I'm pretty sure it's a very, very small town, and I know people, they don't even dress for funerals sometimes because some people just don't have anything. Right. They just wear their normal clothes.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So don't worry. You'll be overdressed, all right?
I probably will be, but that's normal. Thank you. I never mind being overdressed.
Okay, Johnny, can we...
Area code is 630. You're on the air.
Hi. So I have a question. My name's Lisa. How are you this evening?
Fine, Lisa. Where are you from?
Illinois.
Okay. How can I help you?
So my question is, there was a death in my family, and I ended up paying all the funeral expenses. And the executor said, oh, yeah, we're going to get this to you, and the lawyer, whatever, the letters of issuance were, issued. There's an executor now for 10 days. Do you see a holdup, or do you see them sending me the money soon? They wouldn't give me more information, that some administrative things had to occur. There is a court date coming up in June where, they were going to, discuss a little bit of it that they weren't going to pay, which is ridiculous. It was a $450, amount, but the huge amount, was supposed to come to me soon. Do you see that happening before court, or do you think I'm going to have to just...
I'm confused because you're talking so fast. What are you expecting? How much?
My money back, whatever it is that I paid for all the funeral expenses. It's a large amount. So for the death in the family. Do you see that coming on time this month?
Hello?
Yeah.
You're trying to answer and do your own reading. That's not going to work. So I want to say on this money that you put out, who told you you're getting it back?
Oh, I am. I'm first in line to be paid from the estate. And they said they're going to pay it, but they said now that there was a couple administrative tasks, and there's a June court date, and, it should be soon, but they wouldn't give me a date. And the letters of issuance were just made.
When you're dealing with that stuff of administration and all that stuff, it takes a long time. So it's a lot later than sooner.
So when do you see that happening? Because I'm going to file in court if I don't have it by June 1st. I'm filing my own petition.
I don't blame you, and you should file your petition, and to me that is probably the only way you'll get it back.
So basically I'm going to have to file it right away then? Should I just do it in May? I'm going to be downtown Chicago, and I can go down there and, with COVID, whatever, but still have them do it right in person. It might be easier. I did it before, but the letters of issuance weren't
I'm not
made,
doing
so they
a whole
wouldn't
reading.
do it.
I'm not doing a whole reading because we're running out of time, but I would say definitely go ahead and do it now, okay?
Okay, so you're saying they didn't plan on paying me?
No, it's an estate, and they take forever to read. I don't know what's the matter with them, but they just do, okay? I mean, they're not doing it on purpose.
So file it so you can get it faster.
That is correct.
And be guaranteed. Okay, I'm going to do that. And do you see me getting that by the summer?
I don't know. It is a mistake.
Okay.
It takes a long time.
Okay, I'm going to file it. I'll file it right away. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. That was a good show today.
Oh, yes. I think every single caller was a new caller, too.
Yeah, it was good. I loved it.
It was really good.
A lot of fun.
It really was. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Okay.
And then I hope that you get some people to call for a longer reading because they don't want to stop talking. I mean, this is really important to them. So I just want to give out your number one more time since it's the end of the show. So everybody, and if you didn't get through to talk to Dayle today, you can book a reading all throughout the week. She's available for you. Here's her direct number, 808-372-1816. Give her a call. She's waiting. And you can find this show on our YouTube channel. And you can also find all the other shows that we've done there. And don't forget to subscribe. That helps support us. And we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Say something. Roku, correct?
Yes, Roku too.
Okay.
Roku as well.
Did you know Roku is having a battle with YouTube? And YouTube may get rid of them. I want to let you know that, okay?
Oh.
Okay.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
well.
All right, you guys. Aloha.
Have
a good week.
Aloha, Dayle. We thank you so much. And aloha, Johnny.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.